All right, I'm out here on the lake today. Instead of fixing fishing reels, got my life jacket on, as I promised my wife I always will when I'm out here fishing by myself. And I got the lines in the water, and I'm gonna post a picture of what my sunrise looked like this morning. Here it is. What do you think of that? Was that beautiful or what? All right, so far no bites. In exactly the same spot I was in the other day, or very close thereabouts. And so far no fish, but we'll play it by ear and see how we go today. If I don't catch anything, I don't catch anything. The worst day of fishing is better than the best day of not fishing. Okay, I decided to turn the camera on for this. It almost feels like I'm dragging up a tree limb. I have a feeling it's a catfish. Small one, but hey, it's a fish. By the way, I'm using this Daiwa B250 that I did a video on about 6 months ago. And let's see. Nope, no fish. All right, just seems kind of heavy today. All right. This right here is what my buddy Milo calls fishing on credit. When you're out there and you got no bait. Okay, I don't think I've got anything on here but a rat red, but I do have a fish. So that's better than no fish. So. Oh, now I got a bite going on the other line. Come on. Ah, catfish. Daggone catfish. I knew I was forgetting something. I was supposed to bring my pliers today. Okay. Well, at least I got me a catfish out of the deal. I'll hang on to him. If I catch another one, I'll offer him up to Mike and see what he can do with it. Okay, even though I'm out here fishing for redfish, I'm beginning to think it's going to be a catfish day. All right, I just got the word from Michael. He didn't want these catfish either, so they're going back. Okay, I think I'm getting another bite. There we go. That ain't doing no good. Let's see a little line, a little rod anyway. Well, I don't think that this is a catfish because it's actually fighting. And those catfish usually don't fight much, but this reel I'm using on this one is this Mitchell EX reel, and daggone if it ain't another catfish. This one's actually fighting, which is more than I usually get out of a catfish. Boy, if somebody was out here wanting catfish, they'd be having a ball. Okay. I just lost a rig on this other line because it snagged on the bottom. There's tires down under there, and that one snagged on the tires. So I lost that rig. And these daggone no-roll sinkers, I had difficulty finding them. And I finally found them on Amazon, but the stupid things are almost $2.50 a piece. So I ended up buying a mold for making them. And so these are out of my mold. Well, I guess they are. Maybe this one isn't. Let's see, which rod is this? Now I believe this one, no, this was used last week. Okay, I don't think this one came out of my mold. I think mine are shinier than these. And let's go ahead and get this out there. Okay. You know how fishermen like to tell tales? Well, I want to tell you guys a tale about when I went fishing with my grandpa and my dad. And we were at Lake Cumberland as a kid, and I was little. I wasn't very big. And we were fishing, and my grandpa hooked into what we figured was a really big catfish. Okay, folks, it's starting to look like I'm going to have to move, because I can't seem to do anything but catch these catfish today. I seem to have hit the catfish mother lode, and they don't fight worth a dang. If you like catfish, this is the perfect eating size. They'd be great eating fish, but that's not for me. I'm not a big fan of catfish. I find them to be slimy. To me, the meat is slimy. I just don't care for it. The only way that I can eat it at all is if it's cut in real thin strips and deep fried. And even then, I'm just not real crazy about it. So, anyway, back to my story. I went fishing as a kid, and my grandpa hooked into a big fish. And we assumed it was a catfish. We don't really know. But it was big. And it was running out my grandpa's line. And he was using one of those old knuckle buster reels that had no drag. You had to hold your thumb on it. And it kept screaming outline. And he kept trying to stop it. And he started, I would say, exaggerating. Oh my gosh, Martin, we've got a monster on here. We've got a monster. This thing's going to sink us. Oh my gosh, he's a monster. Well, I'm little. So to me, my grandpa don't tell no tales. He's telling the truth. I started thinking this thing's going to sink us. And he turns around, and we were tied up under a tree in a little John boat. So it's very believable that we'd be sinking in this little John boat. There was 3 of us in a 12-foot John boat. And he turns around and looks at me and goes, "Quick, Rick, quick, in my tackle box, get that knife, cut us loose." I reached over and I grabbed his knife and I reached out and cut his line. Bing! What in the world did you do that for? You told me to cut us loose. I meant the boat. Well, he didn't talk to me again there for a while. So that's my tale of going fishing with my grandpa. And it looks like I've got another snagged line up here I'm going to have to go break loose. It seems to be in the tires also. So while these are sitting over here waiting for another stupid catfish, I think I'm getting ready to move to a new spot, because I'm not doing anything with snagging catfish here. So, and there's just not, to me, there's not a lot of fun in catching catfish. It appears that this is the day of the catfish. New spot, new location. What do I catch? Catfish. No, I got a red. He's just tangled in my other line. It's a rat red, but it's a red. This is a huge advantage. Now we're moving up in the world. Now if I can just get that one to turn into a real redfish, and I can get that line untangled. But hey, just in case I don't catch a really big one today, there's a Michael fish. There you go, he's big. All right. Redfish is back. I've got to try to untangle this mess. And it looks like the mighty Pen Pursuit has managed to catch me another fish, or a fish. And of course, it's a stupid catfish. Boy, catfish are just the deal on this lake today. If I was in the mood for catfish, I'd be a happy camper. And it's just like dragging them in. You're not catching them. There's no fight in these fish. I think it's the water is so warm. Redfish can fight in it, but these catfish, they just got no fight in them. Okay, here we go again, but I think it's just another catfish. Oh, it's a better fight. Nope, it's a red. Another rat red. But, hey, he's got more spots. Okay. Got another fish on. This one feels like it might be a better fish. I think we might be dealing with another catfish. Just a bigger one. We got a fish with some fight in him. Still another catfish. At least he had a fight. All right. Don't I wish right now that I liked catfish. Melo, I'm afraid I spent quite a bit of time today fishing on credit. I keep trying to keep them all baited, but I'm losing this battle. Okay, it looks like we're on again. I'm not positive of that, but I think I am. This pole bends so much though. Yep, another catfish. I can't really say this has been a bad day of fishing, but catfish is not what I was fishing for. Let's hope this is a red this time. Well, it does feel like a bigger fish, but it's still not stripping off any drag. And it feels like a catfish. And it is a catfish. Looks like it's catfish days, guys. Okay, the day is at an end. For me, anyway. Getting too hot for this old man to be out here. So, putting the boat away. Getting ready to head home. I think the total count on the day was like 14 catfish and 3 rat reds. Maybe next time out I'll catch a real red. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I keep plugging it. At least I'm catching fish now, which is better than I used to be doing. So, and boat's on. Let's pack it in.